It's something we all have experienced. We all have something that we wish we could go back to and change if we could. And well, when it comes to this channel in the past 2 years I've run it, I've got a few. So, here are my top 10 regrets.
Anyways, let's begin. Not finishing the Pokemon Firered Nuzlocke.
Admittedly, this is something that I could bring back if I really wanted to. But the thing is, well, I mean, no one was watching it. That's the whole reason why I put it on the shelf. So, since it's been a year since I put it on the shelf, no one will be watching it now. And besides, between the editing, rendering, and etc., it was just taking up way more time than it was worth.
Wisdom with Damien Shortman.
Yeah, this was my attempt at making a series of comedy skits with a new character. Really, my main regret is just the fact that no one watched it, hence why it was cancelled after the 6th episode. Hell, I only made the 6th episode as an April Fool's Day joke. So yeah, Damien is more or less dead as a character now. I'll admit, in the past I made a few too many jokes towards a certain group of people. It was insensitive of me, and I really want to deeply apologize. I am sorry for making fun of shippers too much. Okay, to be serious here, I really did drive the joke into the ground. Though, I swear when I made the shipper jokes, it wasn't like I was trying to force the jokes into the videos. They just sort of happened. Hell, I even realized this and made fun of myself for it in my Over the Garden Wall review. Now, while I still don't really get why would you pair two characters together unless they were in a canonical relationship, it still doesn't really hurt anyone. Though, it's even more confusing why would you pair two characters from two different series, because seriously, that will never happen, so it seems like you're just setting yourself up for disappointment. Well, I don't get it. I have pretty much tried to just avoid those jokes, even in times where I felt like it was it would have been, it would have fit, but yeah. As some of you may remember, I made an episode of my gripes with Onstar vs. the Forces of Evil. This was when the show was somewhere in the middle of its first season, and I said in that video I hope that the show would get better. Well, the show now has 2 seasons under its belt, and it has gotten much better. So, let's update the video. Okay, we left it at 9 gripes, so let's do this.
Okay, while I do still feel that the ending theme is really bad, the opening theme grew on me. I mean, yes, I still think that the lyrics are really bad, but I guess it's more of a guilty pleasure now. In the video, I complained about how annoying Alfonso's voice was and how much of a generic bitch Brittany was, but in the past season, they've been pushed to the background, so I'll take a half point off for each. Now, on to the gripes about Star's wand. She has definitely become more responsible with it, and how good she is with the wand definitely feels more consistent now. And it no longer feels like the show will completely cave in itself if you got rid of the wand like it did in Season 1. And finally, when I did the video, I complained about that Ludo didn't feel like an actual threat. This was before they introduced Toffee and showed that, yeah, that was kinda the whole point. So in other words, I should have waited for the real villain to show up.
So now with another season and a half under its belt, Star vs. the Forces of Evil have gone from 9 gripes to 3, and trust me, that's pretty impressive. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. Remove another gripe just for the fact that Hekapoo exists. Because this is my channel. I can do that.
Extra thick!
Now, I'm going to admit, there are videos of mine that I don't like, and 2 in particular that come to mind are my reviews on the Nanny Pocket and Nom Nom. Though, I don't bring this up because they're bad videos. I bring this up because of the reason why I made them. I made them because of my old schedule. They were seriously the cases of me going, well, I have to make a video, hey, I haven't talked about this show yet, so fuck it, pick a random episode. Yeah, I'm going to try to not do that anymore and only review something if I really feel like I want to. And hey, now that I don't have a schedule, it's much easier now. My top 10 Princess Bubblegum's a Bitch episodes video. Not the video itself, I still think the video is perfectly fine, how I still really like and agree with why I say in it, but I probably could have thought of a more original title, since, well, I swear this was not intentional. It is extremely similar to a video made by a more popular person on the internet who I don't really watch anymore, but yeah, I swear I completely forgot about his video when I made mine. I completely regret doing reaction videos. I mean, the Death Battle ones I did mostly so I could try to give the analysis the proper credit I felt like it deserved, since I wasn't really able to do it with my Death Battle countdowns. But in the end, I felt like I wasn't doing that, so that's why I stopped doing them. Some time ago, I made a video on my top favorite web animations, and in my opinion, it's the worst video I have made so far. But that's why it's not taking the number 3 spot. In the video, I put Don't Hug Me I'm Scared 2 on the list, and then the video was taken down by a company called Fullscreen. I got mad at the creators Becky and Joe re-edited the video where I went on a rant towards them. But then I went and researched this, and because I assumed that the video was taken down on their behalf. Between Wikipedia, Becky and Joe's website, and Fullscreen's website, I have found no connection between Don't Hug Me I'm Scared and Fullscreen. I mean, I could be wrong and be looking in the wrong places, but from the research I've done, it seems like that Fullscreen had no right to the video, that they were claiming something that they didn't own, and I blame the wrong people for it. So, Becky, Joe, I highly doubt that you're watching this, but if you are, I apologize for getting mad at you, because if this is the case, I should have gotten mad at the company itself for claiming your work and saying that they owned it when they didn't, and taking advantage of YouTube's broken copyright system. Though, if it turns out I'm wrong and Fullscreen does have the right to Don't Hug Me I'm Scared, which seriously, all the sources I've looked for didn't show that, then I still won't be mad at you, but, does seem bullshit that my video was taken down when there are plenty of reaction videos showing the whole thing, and, YouTube's copyright system is broken. I'll admit, in my early videos, the editing and audio was fucking awful. I mean, with the audio, I can at least say that I was working with what I had, and my old microphone is not as good as my current microphone. The editing, though, well, I'll admit, I'm sure fuck still not the best editor in the world, but I still look back at my old videos and I have one question that pops up. How the fuck did I not realize the scale to video was a thing? Seriously, I want to go back and slap myself in the head and say, dude, just right-click and use this. You'll thank me later, it'll look much better. You won't have a tiny box surrounded by a sea of black. I know that even though I'm going to address this here, there are going to be people who not see this video and still make comments on this particular other video to try to be smartasses and completely discredit me on what I say. But, yeah, I should have brought up the flashing strobe lights in the See Me, Feel Me, Know Me review. Not because that was the actual reason why the episode was banned, because no, it wasn't, we'll get to that. But I should have brought it up to prove why it wasn't the reason why the episode was banned. You see, the episode has aired in other countries, plus it's easily available on the show's DVD set or on streaming services. Now, if the strobe lights were possibly to be able to give someone a seizure, I mean, I guess they could, but if you were a major company and you made an episode like that, you wouldn't make the episode readily available in multiple ways. Plus, considering that the episode's aired overseas, yeah, last time I checked, Americans aren't the only people who can have seizures. Yeah, I logically came to that conclusion and decided not to talk about it, and I guess my mistake was assuming that people would also think about that logically as well, but nope, turns out I was wrong.
Oh, it turns out that it was neither the flashing lights or the possible communist undertones, since according to Craig McCracken, creator of Powerpuff Girls himself, they banned it because they claimed that the metal beams in the destroyed buildings looked too much like crosses, and one of the hippies looked like Jesus. That was never our intention at all. We were really surprised that they banned it.
Well, this doesn't prove that I was right about the gnome not being evil, nor does it prove that he wasn't a communist. But it does show that that wasn't the reason why the episode was banned. It turns out it was banned for a much stupider reason. But hey, I guess I could take it as a victory? I don't know. It's still probably going to be my most controversial video no matter what. So those are my top 10 regrets I have on this channel. I can't think of a way to end this video, so... bye.